Okay, so like I said, Nmap. There are some tools that they call them. There are some tools that are called forgotten the name they use for them, but those tools are basically used with command. Yes, they're like CLI tools. If you open Wireshark now, you discover that Wireshark is not showing like a blank page. It's not showing like a blank page like this. But you see, tools like Nmap, they actually show things like this is what we are going to use for it, like command basically. So whenever you are doing anything, it's basically on command. Now, Nmap, what does it mean? N network, map, like mapper. So you can say network mapper. Is that it's an open source tool used for network discovery, port scanning. That one is very, very important. Remember yesterday we talked about ports. So let me close this page and open it again. I can open my command, just normal command. Remember I told you that the CLI based tool. So currently plus. So you can see the screen properly. So for my own, I just want to use sudo su. Don't worry, I'll teach you guys how to use command. So it's asking me for password. Kali is my password. I press enter. So now I've already logged in as a root user. I've logged in as a root user. This is CLI for you, command line interface. It's different from GUI. From day one, all the things we've always used, our laptop, our phones, they are most of the time GUI. GUI is where you're telling the computer, the computer is the one telling you what to do. CLI is you're the one telling the computer what to do. So this is like practically CLI. So if I want to load up Nmap, if I want to use Nmap, you can just use Nmap and whatever this thing, put the command straight up. The moment you press enter, it loads up like that. Nothing really special. Do you get Nmap? Put a flag. See this guy that is here, this hyphen SS is like a flag. Then this is what the target. The command, flag, then the target. Let's take it step by step. Why is Nmap important? It's actually like a recon tool. Recon or reconnaissance means like when you're looking for information. Yes, you're looking for information. So let's check out something. Look at this scanme.nmap.org. Let's say you want to do this. You can always target if you have the URL, fine. If you have the IP address, fine. Some persons like working with IP addresses. So let's go back a bit. How do we know the IP address of a particular website? So let's say this is the website. How do we know IP address of a particular website? You know, you can use your what is my IP address. Let's check that one out. You can use that one. You can use there are different ways you can use. You can even use, I think you can use NSLookup. NSLookup. It's a tool also. Scanme.nmap.org is a tool. So you press enter. Let's wait for the result. So while we wait for the result, we can open another screen. Let's open another screen. I say open another screen. Let's like split terminal vertically. So we'll make this guy big now. This guy is going to be big. I like using my sudo su straight up. Then I press my password. I'm working on the right screen now. Now, let's go back to the left screen. Look at the left screen. Remember I said if you want to use the URL, fine. If you want to use the IP address, fine. Now look at it. This is stuff. This is the IP address. This is the IP address. 45.33.32.156. This is the IP address for this scanme.nmap.org. So we want to try anything that we want to do. What do we use? We can use the IP address. We can use the this thing. Let's try other ways of getting this IP address. Let's see if we can ping it. Ping scanme.nmap.org. Press enter. You can see it is pinging it and it's getting a reply. You should get a reply. So ping is pinging this web. Please see properly. It's pinging this website and it's getting replies from it. You can see ping me. You can see in brackets what is giving you 45.33.32.156. Now what it means is that this is the URL, this is the IP address. Yeah. So these are the information from it, because as you ping it, it's going to give you a reply. As you ping it, it's going to give you a reply. So like ping pong in table tennis now. You play, the person gives you back. You play, the person gives you back, and so on and so forth. If you want to close that, you can just press Control C. It's going to close the process for you. You want to clear your screen, press clear. We'll talk about command line properly. Just focus on the usage of Nmap. What is Nmap used for? Good. So now let's check out other commands, other things we can do with Nmap. We go again, Nmap. Now, mind you, you see, I'm not using just any site. The reason is because we are not given the license to just go and perform like port scanning for any site. We are given that license. So that is why the one that we can freely use is what? Is that we can use that scanme.nmap.org. It's one that we can freely use. We don't just have the permission to say, okay, we want to start scanning Access Bank website. I don't know if you are following me. If you are following, I don't know. Let me call on anybody. If you are following me, if I'm too fast, if I'm too slow. Patrick, am I too slow?
No. You're okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, so you can stay on your own and say, oh, I want to see the services. Maybe you know a particular server's IP address. I want to see the services that are running on that server's IP. You just check it out. But like I told you, it is illegal. Although they may not come for you, but trust me when I say it's illegal. Where you just run a scan on a company's website. As a matter of fact, if you run a scan on the company's website, one thing I'm going to say for sure that it's running is port 443. That's for HTTPS. Please, you need to know those services and you need to know their port numbers. Don't worry, with time, even as you delve into the field of cybersecurity more and more, you know some ports and you know their the respective service. So let's move further. Let's see if this host, you can call it host, you can call it target, anyone you want to call this is fine. Let me close this one. If you want to close this one, you collapse the terminal. Collapse. So if we are working with this concept, I'm sure you can see it bigger now. So now we want to see if this stuff is up. So if we want to see if it's up, what's the flag we are going to use? We are going to use SN. We want to see if it is up. Press enter. This is the report. Starting Nmap, this. Nmap scan report, this. Host is up. Can you see? Host is up. It means what? It is ready. You can actually run whatever it is you want to run. Doesn't make any sense when the host is down and you are running your Nmap scan. It's dead. Right? So this is the report for it. So now let's try to do another thing. So let's just basically, if you just press Nmap, take away this flag. If you take away this flag, that's just press it. What it's going to do is going to scan just the top 1,000 ports for you. You're using TCP. Like I said now, TCP IP major. It's going to use TCP this thing for you. Now, what is going to be the output? Just know that the output is going to, you see, open ports that are readily available, that are running. Filtered ports will also show. Even just normal service detection will show. Let's press enter. We didn't put any flag or we didn't tell it like anything. Just like now you kick a ball to a goalpost, just straight, it's going to go straight. But if you want to add like some efficacy to it, you can like spin it, you can like add short power, you can like play it with a style, whichever way it is you want to do it, fine. Why this one is loading, we're not going to wait because it's just like a process, not like you just do automatically. Why that one is loading? If you want to scan just specific ports, maybe you know that okay, this website is definitely running 443. You know for sure, and you're interested in the 443. It's just that you want to scan specific ports. Let's open another terminal. So let's say you want to scan, so you can just say nmap hyphen ports. Remember, I was saying just ports alone. Ports. What are those ports we're interested in? 22, FTP, 80, 80 is for HTTP, 443, 443 for HTTPS. For our website, scan me dot nmap dot org. Press enter. So just scanning those three guys. It shouldn't take time. You can see this guy is scanning 1000. This guy is scanning just 3. This guy did not take time. So what did he tell you? Told you that what? This is the report for it. This is the port. This is the protocol it's using. This is the state is open. This 403 is filled. The service that is running is SSH, HTTP. Then this one is HTTPS. Right? You can see simple and what straightforward. Now all these ones are basic stuff. You cannot really use all these ones to hack. Although we are gathering information. You get? We are using it to gather information about the what network. Now let's say we want to check for the services that are running. We want to check for the services or the version of the services that are running. So we can do the same thing. Press Nmap. But this time around, we are not going to okay. Okay. We are going to let's take away this guy. Want to know services that are running. Minus hyphen SV should be capital letter. Then that's S service version. Then this guy. Mind you, it's going to scan top 1000, but it's going to tell us services that are running. There's one popular this thing I normally use. I don't normally scan my this thing just like that. I normally put something hyphen T5. Let's come here again. Let's close this one. Let's run that thing again. But let's put hyphen T5. Hyphen T5 is what? Just take T as T is representing time. You have different aggressive phase. There's T1, there's T2, there's T3, there's T4, there's T5. So T5 is when you want it to be very, very aggressive. As a matter of fact, it's not advisable to use T5. When you use T5, you know some network will install something that will detect the number of pings that are coming to it. So if it is too aggressive, they will see it as it's not like normal human beings this thing now. I don't know if I'm making any sense. So sometimes ideally you can just use T3. T3 is like at the middle. Yes. So let's use IPT5. You see that this IPT5 even get results than this one that I've started since. Because T5 means it's just the time in which your ping will get to the server. So let's press enter for this. Let's wait for it to load up. It's telling us that it's giving up on port. Because retransmissions. Okay, now let's look at this. This actually, like I said, this guy would most likely give response faster than this one. See, ports. Look at the ports that are open. What did we do? Okay, this one is just going to scan 1,000, just the top 1,000 ports, and in a very more aggressive way. That's because we put that I-55 there. So you can see the ports that are open. 21, that's FTP, SSH, HTTP, and the likes of them. I don't know why 443 is not here. 443 is meant to be here. Maybe it's just the open ports. Yes, the filtered ports are not there. So there are commands if you want to, let me say the way you have this output now, I know this one is just like basic. If you want it to be like, let me say, to like output it in a file, there's a way you are going to there's also like a command for it. As a matter of fact, there are commands for um there are flags that you can use to enhance the usage of this your Nmap tool. So that will be all for Nmap. Actually, it's not all. They're like what I just taught you now is just like a tip of the iceberg. You need to still go and research further, go and learn more how you can use Nmap. With time, when we in further classes, we'll still use it again. I just want to like introduce you guys to the usage of Nmap, tell you what Nmap is and the likes of that.
Can we ask question?